In this video, I'm going to be going over the top 5 cards for under 250,000 MT in NBA 2K23 Myteam. These are going to be some of the best cards at their position, and I do think are actually extremely good value cards in the game because they're some of the best cards at their position, and they're really good value for under 250,000 MT. So if you guys are looking to pick up some expensive cards and add them to your squad, I think these are going to be the top 5 best for under 250,000 MT. But the first card I want to talk about is going to be from the interdimensional set, and that's going to be the Dark Matter Luka Doncic. So some of these cards, depending on when you check the market, might go for a little bit more than 250k. I can't exactly show you guys like when they end at a certain time, because sometimes I check Luka's price and he's 200, 215. Sometimes I check his price, he's 235, 250. Sometimes I check his price, he's like 270, 275. So it really just depends when you're looking at the market, what day, what time during the day. But around, I would say Luka Doncic is around 250,000 MT. You know, this one's a hollow, 4 minutes remaining. He might go for 275. Got a couple extra Hall of Fame badges, a diamond shoe, and also is a hollow. So that's also what can affect the market, you know, with Luka Doncic. But for a base Luka, I've seen him end for around 250,000 MT, and he's still going to be one of the best point guards in the game. 6'7" at the point guard position, one of the best offensive, if not the best offensive point guards in my team. 98 3 ball, 96 mid range, 90 driving dunk, 85 standing dunk. But the best thing about this card is easily his jump shot, having the KPJ base, the Rudy Gay upper on very quick timing is one of the best jumpers in the game. And then also dribble sigs wise, he's got a 98 ball handle, but he's got the tray sig, so he's got the tray size up, the tray escape, some of the best dribble sigs in the game. He's a solid defender, nothing too crazy, but he can still defend at a decently high level. He's pretty quick, and yeah, just all around Luka Doncic, a very good offensive point guard. So if you're looking for a really good point guard for under 250,000 MT, I think Luka is definitely your point guard to at least look at to see if you do like his offense and you do like his jump shot. Staying in the interdimensional set though is going to be Dark Matter Tim Thomas, who's actually surprisingly lower than Luka Doncic. I just saw one end for 200,000 MT. So once again, like Luka, I just saw him end for 200k. Sometimes he might end for more, sometimes he might end for less. It really just depends when you are checking the market. But Tim Thomas for only about 210, maybe 230, 250 at the most, like that is such good value for Tim Thomas. I actually cannot believe he's that cheap, because he's a 6'10" shooting guard and he has an elite level jump shot. He still has that same release he had on his pink diamond, where it's the Trae Young it's LaMelo Ball base with the Trae Young upper on very quick timing. He's got the best dribble sigs in the game with the Steve Francis size up, the Trae escape. He's just so elite on the offensive end, just like Luka, but at the shooting guard position. And he's 6'10", 7'2" wingspan. He's super quick. He moves so fast on the court. Like, he honestly moves like one of the fastest cards in the game with the ball in his hands, and that's a big reason why he's one of the best offensive cards. He's also got amazing Hall of Fame badges, including 30 in total, including Agent 3, Blinders, Catch and Shoot, Deadeye, Guard Up, Limitless Range, Clamp Breaker, Ankle Breaker, Handles for Days, Killer Combos, Quick First Step, Unpluckable. He's just going to have some of the best badges in my team on Hall of Fame. So all around, Tim Thomas, I think, is definitely a top 5 card for under 250,000 MT. Going to the Season 5 set here, talking about Dark Matter Kristaps. I was actually very surprised to find out that Kristaps is only about 200 to 250k. Which is kind of crazy, man. I know he's from Season 5, so he's technically like outdated of a card. Maybe not with his Hall of Fame badges, but some of his stats might be a little bit lower. But I mean, this card's still super elite for a center power forward card that's 7'3", 7'6" wingspan, has an amazing player model, super lanky, and a wide player build on Kristaps. And we know he's going to be really good offensively. 95 3 ball, 93 mid range, still has a great jump shot that I feel like is super easy to time with and also fairly quick. He's got a 90 standing dunk, 90 driving dunk. Yes, his defense might not be the craziest thing in the world, but he can still play really good defense on the interior, and he's just a big body down low. And then he's also not the quickest, but He's still got 87 speed, 87 acceleration with an 85 speed of ball. And if you have a good coach, like, you can get that up into the mid 90s easily. Even just with a shoot boost, you can get that up to 91 speed and 91 acceleration. And then Kristaps still does have 30 Hall of Fame badges and 19 on gold. And I think he's only missing, a couple to maybe 5 at most Hall of Fame shooting badges. So just all around, I think Kristaps easily a top 5 card for under 250,000 MT, and especially if you're looking for a center power forward card, I would say Kristaps is probably your go-to option. The next card I wanted to talk about here, not necessarily ranked in order, but the 4th card is this Dark Matter KG. I've seen him consistently end for like the same price as Luka, sometimes 200, sometimes 230, 250, 275. 300 is like the most I've seen for a base KG, but I would say is around 250,000 MT, kind of averaging all those prices out. And even if you have to pay a little bit more, it's really not going to cost you too much. And he's such a good shooting guard, small forward, 6'11", great player model in game, and I really like his versatility, able to play the shooting guard and the small forward spots. If you want to run a bigger lineup, you can play KG at shooting guard, and he can guard most like top tier offensive shooting guards in the game, like Tracy McGrady, a Tim Thomas. Like, he's got the size to be able to guard those cards. He's one of the best defensive cards in my team with a 98 block, 95 steal, 95 perimeter, 98 interior defense. He's a great rebounder, and he's also super quick. I mean, for a card that's 6'11", he's got 97 speed, 97 acceleration, 93 speed with ball. He's also got amazing athleticism stats with a 98 vertical, 95 strength, 98 stamina, and a 96 lateral quickness. And jump shot wise, he's actually got a great jump shot. With the LaMelo Ball base and the KG upper, it's going to be on very quick timing. He's still got pretty good dribble sigs where he can move very nicely. Like, he's just all around such a good shooting guard card that can also play small forward and be one of the best small forwards in the game. So I think you get your money's worth with Kevin Garnett. As you guys can see, he's 268 right now, so he might be a little bit more expensive when I am recording this video. So I'll give you guys maybe another option at the small forward position right now if you guys don't want to pay for KG, or let's say he's too expensive for this video. Other cards like Jonathan Isaac are pretty much on that KG level. Maybe some people I know, JC, I think he actually likes him more than Kevin Garnett. So Jonathan Isaac is a really good option. Bill Russell, he's really good at the small forward position as well. So there's some other kind of cheaper options like Bill Russell, Jonathan Isaac, that will still give you that top level defense, top level defense as KG, but it's just going to be at small forward, not shooting guard as well. But like I said, you should be able to get KG for around 250k. Sometimes he might be a little bit more, sometimes he might be a little bit less. So he's going to be the 4th card I wanted to talk about. Like I said, if you don't want to put him in this top 5, then you also do have Jonathan Isaac and Bill Russell to choose from. And then guys, the last card I wanted to talk about is going to be Pink Diamond Taco Fall. We know what this card can do. He's 7'6" at the power forward position, 8'2" wingspan, one of the best player models in the game, and he's still going to be one of the best mashers, one of the best paint defenders, super overpowered, and can guard those giants. And you can get him for actually only like 150k, maybe even a little bit cheaper. Like, I'm surprised Taco, he's actually getting super cheap. Like, he's getting close to that buy now range, which is kind of crazy at the power forward position. He's definitely not a buy now, but he's getting close, man. He is really getting close to being a buy now. I've seen this card consistently end for like 125 to 150,000 MT. So yeah, guys, that's going to be my top 5 cards for under 250,000 MT. Just to give you guys the overview once again, I got Tim Thomas, Luka 1 and 2, not really ranked in order, but that's going to be number 1, number 2. Number 3 is going to be Kevin Garnett. Number 4 is going to be Kristaps. And then number 5, like you guys just saw, is going to be Pink Diamond Taco. And if you don't want to count Kevin Garnett in this top 5, then you also got Jonathan Isaac and Bill Russell as well. But let me know in the comment section down below, maybe if there's any other cards you guys would include in this top 5 for under 250k, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.